grow as our YouTube subscribers continue to oscillate between 1,750 and 1,740 subscribers. So just a little side tip before we do a cosmology segment. If you're not a content creator, you may not be familiar with this sort of thing. Our YouTube subscribers have oscillated between 1,750 and exactly 1,740 subscribers for the last week, going from 1,750, 1,740, 1,750, 1,740, 1,750, 1,740. I kid you not. I've not documented it because it's not really worth my time. Let's move on to a cosmology segment. We'll talk about a couple interesting things here that you may not have known about before. First, we're going to pick a random object between 1 and 1,031 using our quantum random number generator. Today's die roll yielded a result of 684, which will coincide with something at the Neil Gehrels Swift Burst Alert Telescope. Let's see what it is. 684 coincides with XTE J1739-285, a low-mass X-ray binary/neutron star. Here are the X-ray transient outputs from it, and you can see a cyclicity there. And check it out, it's been actually building in its variability here in X-ray over the past about 10 days. You can see higher highs and lower lows over the past 10 days of activity there. That's the 30-day chart in the lower left. Let's take a look at this visually. Here it isn't on SIMBAD, so let's take a look at it in infrared on the 2MASS. And there is a black spot there where this high-mass X-ray binary/neutron star is located. Let's see if it shows up in blue light. And we see a heap and helping of nothing there. How about the multi-mirror project? And there we do see it showing up on the XMM, the multi-mirror X-ray project. How about Chandra? And we see a blip there on Chandra as well. We'll full screen that. And there's that high-mass X-ray binary/neutron star. Oh, low-mass X-ray binary/neutron star. We'll just refer to it as a massive radio source. That's today's quote random end quote object at the Neil Gehrels Swift Bat X-ray Observatory. Leave us a comment if you think absolutely nothing in the entire universe is random. Next, I want to talk about Unzicker's Real Physics. Here's a great article, 5 Years of Gravitational Waves, a Chronicle of Strange Coincidences. Now, this is on medium.com, so perhaps have a read on this. Again, 5 Years of Gravitational Waves, a Chronicle of Strange Coincidences. So I've got some issues when it comes to the realm of gravitational waves, and Unzicker does too. We won't talk about it in depth here, but I just wanted to give you a quick reference here to Unzicker, and our regular viewers may be well aware of it as we put a community post up last night. We shared one of Unzicker's Real Physics videos. We'll play you a clip from that and re-refer everybody watching the Daily Space Weather videos during this cosmology segment. So you can also find Unzicker on his own website, alexander-unzicker.com. Here's a clip from Alexander Unzicker's YouTube channel, Unzicker's Real Physics. If you're not familiar with beta decay, it has to do with what happens to a neutron when it's resting. And what happens with a neutron when it's resting is really weird. In about 880 seconds, it turns into a proton and an electron, traveling at relativistic speeds. Here's a small clip.
So people are thinking seriously about postulating a fourth, fifth, and sixth kind of neutrino.
And he's referring to neutrinos to account for the missing mass, which occurs when beta decay occurs. Yes, there's missing mass, folks. So the law of conservation of matter and energy comes into play when this becomes a thing. Watch the video if you haven't about beta decay. We've linked to it in our community posts. And if you're a subscriber, you should be. You may already know about it. And that's today's Cosmology